About a turkey horror story. I have a friend who was very pleased with herself that she'd made her first Thanksgiving turkey, only to find out she'd set her oven on clean. Believe me, she's not alone. This is roast turkey gone wrong.
Ina, my stuffing was raw.
I must have cooked 25 turkeys. Not one of them turned out right. They're like rubber ducks.
Mine was still frozen. The cat ate it.
I burned it.
So what's the answer? It's a plan that starts the cooking the day before, so you've got everything under control for Thanksgiving Day. Okay, let's start. My Thanksgiving countdown used to start like a week in advance, and I was exhausted by the time dinner arrived. Now my Thanksgiving countdown starts the night before, and everything's done before the doorbell rings. It is Thanksgiving, so you have to have turkey. But I'm going to do something really simple, roast turkey breast. So much easier to do, and you don't have to carve that whole bird. I'm just going to go wash my hands, and I'll show you in the next part. Now I'm going to make the most flavorful herb rub for this. Now, turkey really doesn't have that much flavor, so you've got to add it to it. Really bring out the turkeyness. So the first thing I'm going to do is about a tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm going to take this rub and put it underneath the skin and over the skin. That's so good. 2 teaspoons of mustard. I'm using dry mustard. It's got lots of intense flavor. And then lots of fresh herbs. Tablespoon of fresh sage. Tablespoon of fresh rosemary. Maybe just a teaspoon of fresh, that's more than a teaspoon, of fresh thyme. Just going to chop them all up together. So first the rosemary. Just take the leaves off the stems. Tablespoon of sage leaves. Already smells like Thanksgiving. Sage is such a Thanksgiving herb. And one little trick about thyme is if you leave it out overnight, it'll just get a little bit dry, and then you just crumble the leaves off. Little leaves are hard to get at. Okay. Just chop them all up together. Tablespoon of rosemary leaves, tablespoon of sage leaves, and a teaspoon of thyme. Something about sage and stuffing. So good. Okay. Into the garlic and mustard. I need 2 teaspoons of salt. I know everybody's worried about salt, but it's really important for flavoring a turkey. Teaspoon of pepper. Just mix them all together. And then in order to make it into a rub, I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And because I like a little edge on things, I'm going to put about a teaspoon or 2 of freshly squeezed lemon juice. That'll really bring out the flavor. Fantastic. Just stir it up. Lots of fresh herbs. It's going to be delicious. So now all I'm going to do is put the herbs underneath the skin so it really is directly on the turkey meat. So this is a whole turkey breast. It's actually 2 halves, and they're still connected. That's about 6 or 7 pounds total. And what you want to do is just very carefully put your fingers underneath the skin, and you just really pull it apart from the meat, and that'll give you a little pocket to put the herbs in. Just try not to puncture the skin so the herbs stay in. And then clean hands are a cook's best friend. Just gonna rub half the herbs underneath the skin and half the herbs on top. You can smell the sage, garlic. It's gonna be so delicious. Okay, this is gonna serve maybe 6 people. Be perfect for that. And nobody's fighting over whether it's dark meat or light meat. So I can actually put this right into the oven just like this, but it's even better if I do it the night before, let it sit in the refrigerator, and then all those flavors, the herbs and garlic and lemon juice, get into the turkey. Really messy. Like making a mud pack, but good. That's the turkey. Just gonna clean up, put it in the fridge. And it flavors the turkey so much you won't believe it. Before I roast, I'm going to put some white wine in the pan. It'll keep the turkey really nice and moist. I know you're wondering about stuffing. I have a really good idea for it. Next, I'm going to make my favorite, all-time favorite vegetable, celery root and apple puree. And the good news is it's perfect with turkey. No bones, no wings, no legs, just delicious slices of turkey breast. How easy is that?